severe COVID-19 infection. The research team cautioned that many of the studies they reviewed were of low or medium quality, and more data is needed on psychiatric symptoms associated with COVID-19. For today's Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
For the first time in almost a decade, American astronauts tonight are preparing to launch from Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Liftoff is set for tomorrow afternoon, and if all goes as planned, it will be the first manned flight in a U.S. spacecraft from U.S. soil since the end of the shuttle era. Jay Gray has more tonight about from 2 miles of Launch Pad 39A with an update on preparations and the mission. Jay?
Secured next to Pad 39A and along the edge of history, the Crew Dragon flight capsule atop the SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket sits idle for now at Kennedy Space Center.
Everything is looking good. We are, as of right now, we are go for launch.
After a static fire test and final walkthrough for the astronauts.
You know, where there's a will, there's a way, and there's been will to make this happen, and we're just proud to be a part of it.
Part of the first manned launch from U.S. soil with American astronauts in an American spacecraft in almost 9 years.
This is a unique opportunity to bring all of America together.
Together, during a time when much of the country has been kept apart. COVID-19 has had an impact on the mission. Half of the SpaceX engineers working from home, the astronauts Doug Hurley and Bob Behnken, testing repeatedly for the virus and in isolation since March.
We have been in quarantine probably longer than any other space crew has ever been in the history of the space program.
Waiting for their chance at history that now could be less than a day away. Jay Gray, NBC News, Kennedy Space Center.
That's some really cool news to look at. Thanks, Jay, for that update. Let's talk about the weather a little bit. Here at home, we've been very quiet today, just a lot of clouds around, but still a great evening to sit out on the porch, maybe grill out. It is a little breezy, but other than that, we look pretty quiet into tonight. I'm definitely out on the porch. It's very comfortable right now. If we look at our temperatures, most of us right now are sitting in the 70s, if not at least the upper 60s, and we're going to stay pretty mild as we head into the overnight hours. Let's take a look at one of our cameras here. This is the one that's looking out past or over the top of Southwest Virginia Community College. It's sitting on one of the buildings there. And you can see all the cloud cover. You can see the flags blowing in the breeze a little bit every once in a while. But again, other than that, we've been pretty quiet. You can see all the cloud cover on our satellite and radar, but rain itself has been hard to come by today. And besides the chance for a few stray showers, maybe popping up here and there this evening, overnight tonight, the chance of rain remains pretty low through tonight and most of tomorrow. It's tomorrow evening. Look where that line kind of peaks right around sundown and after that we're really going to get the chance of rain coming back in here. So let's take a look at Futurecast and discuss why this is. Well, there's two main systems that are going to be impacting us into late week. One that's coming up the Gulf, coming out of the Gulf, I should say. It's going to move into the Carolinas tomorrow, and that will spread some moisture our way. That will be the first system to bring us some rain. Again, that's going to be into tomorrow night. But another system is shaping up to our west, a cold front, and that's going to interact with this kind of warm and muggy air mass that we'll be building in late week 2. That's going to impact us Thursday, Friday, and possibly for the first part of Saturday. So pretty much from tomorrow night all the way through the end of the week, we're going to have on and off at least rain, some showers and thunderstorms in there. To me, it's not looking like a total washout, but we will be unsettled late week, especially compared to now. So let's take a close look at Futurecast to get a better look at the next few hours. Again, overnight tonight, just a few scattered showers here and there. Otherwise quiet. Lows tonight will be mild. Still a lot of clouds around and some fog. Most of us will be around the 60-degree mark. Now tomorrow, again, most of the day is looking quiet besides a few showers with that onshore easterly flow we've had here along and east of I-77. You may be a little bit cooler than your neighbors west that will have a little bit more sun during the afternoon. But everyone stays pretty quiet during the day, and highs tomorrow still for most in the 70s, if not at least the upper 60s. Again, a little bit warmer on the western side of I-77. But look at all the rain that comes in. I'll back that up, too. That comes in tomorrow night, mainly after sundown. Some heavier rounds of it, too. Not going to completely rule out some isolated flooding issues for tomorrow, excuse me, or into late week. But it doesn't look like to be on the caliber of what we saw last week right now, which is good. Again, temperatures to recap, overnight tonight around 60, tomorrow's Again, back in the upper 60s, low 70s. Again, a little bit warmer in some spots than that, but very unsettled late week with showers and thunderstorms. It all clears out, though, by Saturday afternoon. Cooler and dry to start next week. Hey, stick with us. We'll be right back right after this break.